Hi, I'm Dominique Ansel. I'm a pastry chef, but also a father. My son, Celian, started eating a few months ago, and I'm excited to show him what my friends in the industry can do, and, along the way, serve up some good advice for the future. Today, I'm visiting Nom Wah Tea Parlor and owner-operator Wilson Tang. Nom Wah is over 100 years old and one of the oldest tea parlors in Chinatown.
Today we're making a very Cantonese classic pork patty with salted fish. It's actually very simple. We have about 12 ounces of fatty pork, white pepper, a little bit of cornstarch, a little bit of sugar, Shaoxing wine, light soy, some sesame oil, scallions, ginger slices, as well as the salted fish. But anchovies would work as well for American household. Into the steamer, give it about 10 minutes or so. This dish to me is full of nostalgia. Growing up with immigrant parents, my mom and dad were always working. So this was something that my mom threw together just, it takes 30 minutes. And it's a very humbling and simple meal, satisfying, that my small family, my mom, my dad, and myself would just eat really quickly at night and rest. Ready to eat?
Obviously, we're all from different cultures, and
yeah.
How did you grow up, and how food was important for you?
It's when family comes together, similar to serving dim sum. It's very much a gathering of people to talk about their day, talk about what's going on, and to share food. And I love the fact that I grew up with such unique food like this that we made today: a salted fish, pork patty. This is very just simple and common food for our culture.
It's been a tough year for everyone, so how are you guys doing during this pandemic?
We just slowly reopened. I think we pivoted into the right business lines. We were doing a lot of frozen dumplings. My team and I were doing a lot of cooking demos. This was one of the dishes that we made for folks that were watching us live. Cooking at home. It was a moment where I had a good reflection on hey, this is great to be making just homemade food, and it's better for you, it's tasty, you can get your family involved. One day you're gonna be cooking with your kid, he can mix the protein together.
If you had one piece of advice for Celian growing up that could give him later on, what would it be?
I think for little kids is to introduce them to as much food as possible. Let them taste the different flavors and start building their palate.
Can we try again? So you think food, opening up to food and be curious about food is definitely something
this is so important.
To grow up.
Yeah. Because food and just life is so intermixed, there's nothing you can't do without having some food on the table.
It is true, I think for myself, I grew up in a small town in France, and I was never really shown any other food or different cultures. So I grew up eating mostly French food.
Yeah.
And I was not really aware of what else was out there. Only when I started growing up and traveling, I opened myself to all of this, which was, opening doors to a different world.
It really opens your eyes to what's out there, and you're not just so focused on what's in front of you. Right, baby? You want some more rice?
Should we get some rice? Do you want to say please?
So here you are, son. Be adventurous in food and life from Uncle Wilson.
You're good, you're natural.
Good at this. You need a babysitter?